Conflicting information was coming from opposing sides all quarters on the third day of the Kenya Airports Authority staff strike. Striking KAA workers insisted they are staying away from work despite threats of sacking if they do not resume work this Easter Sunday. And in solidarity, the Central Organization of Trade Unions assured them that it would seek a permanent solution to their problems.
The most and cardinal important thing is that we must enter into a return to work formula, and that is why KOTU has taken over this leadership.
KAA on its part struggled to return its operations to normalcy, with the latest statement to newsrooms saying that most of their unionizable workers had indeed heeded to the return to work notice and had resumed duty. This despite reports indicating that a number of flights were yesterday cancelled and some directed to Tanzania for landing. The striking KAA workers had been issued notice by the government to return to work by today morning or face dismissal. But by evening, only a few union workers had come back to work, leaving police officers and KAA's senior management officers manning their stations for them to give travelers a minor reprieve during the Easter holidays. The police were reportedly brought in to facilitate basic processes in the airports with occasional help from KAA's senior management. But the Kenya Airports Authority insists that its workers have returned to work, even though many of the striking workers were at Solidarity Center with the KOTU Secretary General.
The presence of police officers manning or assisting is part of the process of making sure that we serve our customers. There is nothing untoward about it.
Police officers cannot man an entry point where civilians are using. We have trained people and so on. And also they are trained on those equipments that they use to detect if there is something peculiar.
KOTU criticized the government's threat to sack those who don't return to work, urging the workers not to be intimidated.
Somebody thinking of sacking somebody in this era where we have a new constitution that guarantees that autonomy and that rights to everybody. A worker or employer has a right to engage into a collective bargaining by workers, and they have a valid recognition agreement between them and the Kenya Airports Authority.
The Aviation and Allied Workers Union called for the strike on Friday to demand new salary structure for the KAA workers. Asha, Mwilu, KTN, Sunday night.